What up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. You may not know me, my name is Crush a lot, and I'm usually making short form videos, and this is actually my first long form video on this channel. So I would really appreciate it if you hit the like and subscribe buttons, and I want to thank you guys for 50 subscribers. I really appreciate it a lot. Now let's get into the video. So if you're new to Crush SMP and you have no idea where to start, this video is for you. I spent a good amount of time on my server, and I'm going to walk you through exactly what I would do if I was starting from scratch, what to do first, how to get your first bit of money, and how to get geared up without spending weeks grinding. Let's get into it. Okay, so before we talk about money, there's a few things that you need to understand about how this server works. There are three main ways how you're going to be interacting with the economy. You got /AH, which is the auction house. This is where players list items for other players to buy. You've got /shop, which is the server's built-in shop system where you can buy certain items at a fixed price. And you've got /sellGUI, which is how you convert items you farmed or mined directly into money. Get familiar with all three of these early because you're going to be using them constantly. Now, let's talk about the actual roadmap. I'm going to give you these methods in order, as in this is roughly the sequence I'd follow if I were a brand new player. Step 1, mining. Your very first goal when you join the server should be to get underground and start mining. And I don't mean just digging around randomly, you want to be efficient about it. For diamonds, you want to be mining at around Y level -58 or so. That's where diamond ore is the most in. Strip mine up there, grab everything you can. Don't make the mistake of using those diamonds on tools and armor right away, at least not all of them. Diamonds are one of the best things that you can sell on /GY, so even one decent mining session can get you set up with a solid starting balance. So after selling most of your diamonds, you're going to get to the nether and go down to -16. And if you come across ancient debris, that's your nether material for netherite. Hang on to that. Ancient debris is worth serious money either on /sellGUI or you can trade it directly to other players. It's rarer than diamonds, so other players are always looking to buy it. Once you've got a little bit of budget, you can also head to the nether and do a dedicated debris run. But for now, just grab whatever you find. The key thing here is don't hoard. New players make the mistake of sitting on top of a bunch of diamonds because they feel like they need to save them. So what you want to do is sell them, get money, and move on to the next step. Step 2 is going to be Koth. Once you've got a little bit of gear, even just iron is fine. You want to start doing Koth. Koth stands for King of the Hill. It's basically a point on the map that starts every hour, and it's kind of like an event where if you stand on the hill for 6 minutes, whoever has the longest time on the hill gets the prize. The prize is a Koth key. The Koth key you can either use at spawn on the Koth crate, or you can sell to other players for hearts or items to get you gear. Koth is also just a good way to get into PvP earlier, figure out how combat works on the server, and start building a reputation. Even if you don't win every time, it's worth showing up for. Step 3, spawner farms. Alright, once you've got some money coming in, maybe even a few thousand from selling diamonds and a key or two. The next thing I'd invest in is a spawner. You can buy spawners from /shop, and this is where you can make the best mid-game investments you can make. So once you have your spawner placed down in your base, you can right click on it to view the inventory that it's collected, or you can sell the stuff that it has inside of it for money. You can even get experience for this and start buying stuff up with AH if people live stuff for experience. The reason spawners are so important is because they're a passive income. You can set it up once and it just keeps generating money for you while you're in the background. If you're serious about progressing on the server, getting at least one good spawner is non-negotiable. Okay, those three are the core of my starter roadmap, but there are a few other things worth mentioning. So, you should be flipping on AH. Once you can understand the economy a little bit, you can make a decent amount of money just by buying underpriced items at the proper value and reselling them for a little bit more expensive that you bought them from. Another method is crop farming or building schematics. You can set up a sugarcane farm and sell that as passive income over the next couple hours, and you can make a couple $1,000s off of that. But there's a really good method coming up, so make sure you stay for that. So here's what not to do on the server. Real quick, let me save you from mistakes I see new players making all the time. Don't blow all your starting money on /AH. Trying to buy gear before you've got stable income, and I know it's tempting, but you'll just go broke and be back to square one. This is obvious, but don't die with all your good stuff on you. if you have all your best armor and you have all the diamonds or netherite that you've mined and you go to Koth, you can risk dying to somebody using a mace and die really fast and lose all of your progression. Alright, so now it's time for the really good money making method. So you can find a schematic on some Discord servers or even some websites for things called kelp farms. Kelp farms are really good on the server because kelp has a really good sell value on the shop, and you can make tons of money if you have a good farm with it. Basically, that's it. That's the roadmap I'd give any new player on Crush SMP. Get your money up through mining, go sell some Koth keys, invest in spawners for passive income, and let the economy work for you. If you guys want a more in-depth video on any of these methods, like a full Koth guide or how to get set up with the best spawner farm, let me know in the comments and I'll make it happen. If this video helped you out on Crush SMP, please like and subscribe. It really goes a long way and I actually do appreciate it. Once again, thank you guys for letting me hit 50 subscribers. I really appreciate all of you guys.